Hey there everyone, this is Life. Welcome back to my playthrough of Etrian Odyssey. Today we're going to face Corotrangul and explore the little bit of the 15th floor that exists. And that will be what we're going to do today. Also, in the previous episode, YouTube did magically shoot it down to 240p again. But I don't think it's going to be a big deal. Just from now on, know that I'm going to upload mirrors of the more high quality version onto Dailymotion, and there's going to be a link to that in every single video here on after. I think that's the easiest way to solve that, and it doesn't look that bad on YouTube at 240, it's just not as good as 360, and you know. So, with that out of the way, let's just go to the third stratum and make our way towards Cotrangl. It appears as though I maxed Crush somehow. Well, all that's really left to share is attack up, HP up, and I think one more move, and then she's pretty much out of skill points. So, which one's more important to me? Neither of those are good. That's not good either. Just going to be attack on the HP up from there. And we have arrived onto the 15th floor. Oh, the Celestial Ocean. Gotta mention a little something about Cotrangul. My first time through EO1. When I beat Cotrangul, he was a joke because I used Immunize and he did no damage, and I just kind of steamrolled him casually without really paying attention to what he did. I'm expecting him to throw more punches this time around, especially since I can only use Defender. And I'm going to treat his fight more like that than I did in EO3, where it's going to be challenging. I already know his weakness, and I already know what he uses. I already know that he uses Ice, and I already know he's weak to Fire. That's the same weaknesses that he has in EO3, so that's what I'm expecting of him, and it's very nice of him to give you a Blazewell right here for the fight. So that's what I expect. Let's see exactly how it rolls down. Alright, and let us continue. Let's go, and I'm going to map this room a little bit differently. There's two really good ways to look at this one. I want to see what it looks like without the rivers as walls. If you say so. Here's Kapala. I don't know. What right am I violating? You didn't tell me. What ancient pact? You warned me about nothing. They've shortened his name because there's a 7-character limit. That's awesome. Or is it an 8-character limit? Looks like an 8-character limit. Oh, good. Okay, yeah. It's Corotrangul. It's just shortened because of the 8-character limit. Okay, meet Cotrangul. He is weak to fire, resistant to ice. He does have a move that makes him resistant to fire, so his weakness window isn't always open, and that makes him kind of a pain. Immunize will completely cheese this fight for you, because most of his attacks are elemental attacks, and that usually causes difficulty. So, for the first turn, we're going to have Media set up an Ice Mist, and let's see where that gets us. Looks like we only have one. I thought we had more than one for some reason, but apparently we don't. I'm going to set up a Bravery as well. I don't think Bait went off in response to that attack. Also, did the mist only apply to... No, it probably applied to everyone. Okay, so bait won't go off if he uses Blizzard. That complicates things a little bit more. Let's go ahead and try sending some Mirages, some Smites, and some Salve, and let's try putting up a Relaxing. That's a party ice attack. Ice Mist has put that down for us. He is putting up a much better fight than I'm used to him putting up, so I'll give him that much. I'm gonna try baiting. I don't know if bait just doesn't work against elemental attacks in this game. It might not. If that's the case, then we're gonna have to resort to different measures later in the game. As once you get past a certain point, they stop using physical attacks. I'm gonna need a different physical attacker. We'll work on that, I guess. I guess McGammer could fill that role, but Ronins are a little picky. Let's, start a... We have 3 buffs on everyone. Yeah, let's ignore it. He hasn't put up his fire block yet. That will, yeah, that will put off a bait if you tackle him. That and tackle does more damage. Alright, so we know that it will trigger bait if he uses his tackle attack, but if he uses his blizzard or his other attack that he showed us, I'm not sure if his party attack will trigger bait or not. It has to be like physical doing ice damage, which is like, there's a difference between ice magic and ice damage, just kind of like in Chrono Trigger when there's a difference between shadow damage and shadow magic. It's kind of a thing. Let's keep going. I want to see. No, if you keep using tackle, I will bounce those attacks back. Thank you very much. He is putting up a much better fight, and I did just armbind him, which I'm not sure how much that will help, but he does seem to be almost gone. I think maybe I'm just a little over-leveled for this fight, and I'm cheesing it that way. There's his fire resistance booster. He's usually weak to fire, but with that up, he's resistant to fire. And I mean, he's like double weak to fire. So like, if you're using fire attacks, you'd be even doing more damage than All Slash. You'd be doing more damage than everything but bait being directly hit by Corotrangul. So if that gives you an idea of how strong fire attacks are against him, which I hope it does, then that will seal the deal on how easy it can be to defeat him. Cotrangul did put up a good fight. He did give me a huge fin, and I'm pretty sure his conditionals kill with either fire or kill with ice. Can't remember at this moment. I'm sure we'll get it later, though. For now, we're just gonna be content with a normal drop. Unknown Shadow must be a useful clue. Rada Hall might know more about it. Cotrangul and huge fin. Okay. Let's see. I believe there's no encounter right here, and this will lead to the exit. So I'm gonna walk around on this floor. I think it is possible to run into sets at the beginning of this floor, but you know, I'm just gonna walk around, map the walls a little bit, and show you what this room looks like when you don't map the rivers as walls. And this is pretty much what this room would look like if you did not put the rivers as walls. If you did put the rivers as walls, this would look really small, and that does make this probably the smallest floor in the game. I don't know, there might be something in this huge northern section. Probably, I don't know. Could be. Not really gonna worry about it. And so with that, let us go across the warp. Now will take us to the next stratum. Man, another new stratum. So soon. It's been what, maybe 10 episodes since we beat Kronos? I don't remember. Anyways, these are walls. And it appears that there's 2 spaces before the wall here, so it's going to do that. In there. And supposing the southern wall is still what it is, yeah, and that's probably what this looks like. Well, then again, or not exactly capsized by walls, it's just the stairs have the small wall boundary around them. Yeah, so... Alright, that's pretty much what we know. That's what we can map from here. If I had to guess, I'd say this wall continues north, does this, and that's this section over here continues to ride until it meets this wall, but I can't be sure. But I'm going to put that down as a guess, and if that needs to be changed later, we'll change it later, but for now that's my guess. Music's quite soft here. Completely forgotten how soft the music is here. Hopefully you can hear it. If not, that's something that's going to get fixed next episode. But welcome to the Sandy Barrens, the 4th stratum. We're going to dive even more in depth on here, on this stratum next time. That's when I can just dive in depth on it and be free. This is probably my favorite stratum of the game, other than maybe the 5th one. So, I'm going to be very happy to start exploring this soon. I might not be able to soon. I do have stuff I need to do, but whenever we can is when I'll do it. I just knew I had time today. I'm not sure if I had time tomorrow. So, with that, we have beaten Cotrangul today. Let's go to the Rada Hall and see what they want. Go to Rada Hall and look her in the rainforest. Yes. In our study, we may gain insight into this girl's precise nature. We'll keep the tablet safe at Rada Hall. You should continue your investigations. Have a reward for your hard work. 8,000. Thank you. No new missions. That seems to be it for there. There's probably a few quests we gotten just from accessing the 15th and 16th floor. I might just do them off screen, knowing my love for quest, which is to say that I hate them. So let's just ignore that then. And I'm going to end off the episode. So hey there everyone, this has been Life Rick. As always, I thank you for watching. Next time we're going to begin exploration of the 4th stratum, and it's going to be a good time. See you guys then.